Hey boys, welcome back to some more Storm Korea. It's round 26, and as you can see, we are at the business end of the season, and we gotta have a very good shot at sneaking into the top 4. Basically, we can't actually control whether or not we get in, because if we win, and I think it was the Panthers who are in 4th, if they win, they will beat us on for and against. So, the best we can do is win this game. I mean, try to win by a lot, I guess, and then pray that the Panthers lose. But if we end up losing, we could end up, I don't know, if all things work out or not work out for us, we could drop down the ladder quite a distance. But yeah, making the top 4 is very, very crucial. Let's be honest. If you in real life as well, if you don't make the top 4, it hasn't happened since the comp has started. The Cowboys made a ridiculous run from the bottom 4 to get into the grand final, but I mean, they were no chance of beating the Storm. And yeah, who knows? It might eventually happen one day outside of the top 4, but it's going to take a fair effort because the top 4 is definitely an advantage, and I think that's how it should be, honestly. I do remember at the start of this year they were talking about the new wild, the top, what were they, the top 10, or was it? I think something, I can't even remember what it entailed, but basically 2 more teams make the finals series, which it was ridiculous, but I'm not going to get into that. Hopefully they don't implement it, dude. That would just absolutely be ridiculous. But we have a very good chance here. We've had pretty much all the attack this first stanza, and we'd love to make an indent early on, just to relieve the pressure slightly, because being 0-0 for quite a while, the scoreboard pressure starts to mount a little bit as we spread it out to the right here. Obviously, Brandon Smith is still in the team. Cameron Smith, I think he's still suspended. I think he'll be back for the finals, which is good. Also, Drinkwater is at fullback. Actually, it's been a while since I made like round 25 to this one, so I can't remember. I didn't see at the start if Jerome Hughes was still out. I might have just forgot to switch them back, honestly, as we again have the attack on their try line. 5th tackle now, going to look to put in an attacking kick, but we were so close. That was so annoying, dude. We were so close to the try line that I couldn't get the pass away before the defense swarmed me. So yeah, bit of a screw up there, and couldn't really. That's the annoying thing. Couldn't do anything about it, as Cameron Munster now from our own end is going to make a clean line break with a little bit of fancy footwork. Trying to link up with a speedster, it's quite difficult. And just that right there, I mean, I've been playing Rugby League Live 3 obviously a fair bit. And that right there, if you make a break with like a player in that game, like there's support looming up, but also the defense doesn't get back that quick. Like, I don't know. It's definitely one thing I much prefer from Rugby League Live 3 is the support play, and also the opposition defense isn't like, not every player is back. Only the quick players, but everyone seems to be able to get back. So it's like impossible to actually link up with the support player, as again we're thwarted by the Eels goal line defense. We're struggling here as Brody Croft puts in a booming kick downfield. That is an absolute blinder of a 40-20. It was a perfect breeze, and again, just before the break, surely the mounted pressure has to toll here. We've been peppering their goal line as Joe Stimson tries to link up, and oh my goodness, can you believe it? It's gonna be an absolute nightmare for us. Blake Ferguson, playing in the centres for the Eels here, is gonna swoop on a ball that got, I don't know, I didn't even really see it. It got knocked down, I'm pretty sure, by one of the Eels players, and Fergie is gonna pick it up, streak away, and how are we going to be down 6-0 in this opening half? Just unbelievable. We're going to have to, we're going to have to play similar to this first half. We just need to put our chances away, really. I mean, the possession stats there weren't like too much in our favour. Is Manu Ma'u straight through some flimsy defence. They cannot tackle him. Gets it off to Will Smith. And it has not started well for us. I think the Eels, that try just before the break has put them full of confidence. Massive tackle, Scott Drinkwater on Oregon Kafusi. That was a try saver and a half, but they spread it out to the right here, the left, I should say. And Blake Ferguson, again, is going to score a try, his second of the game. And a minute before halftime, 6 minutes after it, and this game has completely changed. And we're going to be down 10-0. 10-0 in this game as the Eels get another chance now on our try line 54 minutes in, as Nathan Brown is now going to barge his way over, and it's fallen off. The wheels have fallen off here, where it doesn't look good for our top 4 finish at all. Man, this was just an extremely frustrating match so far. There's still hope. Adokar here thankfully gets that pass back. Good lord, if he didn't offload that, now Will Chambers looking very dangerous, crabbing across field looking for some support, just going to take the tackle. But boy, if Adokar went out of play there, that would have been a disaster in itself. But it was great work by Adokar and Will Chambers to give us a glimmer of hope here if we can score. Chambers tries to get it to Adokar, but again, the online scrambling defense from the Eels has been impeccable. We just cannot score. Munster puts the kick up. It's a good kick, Brandon Smith, but Michael Jennings is going to come from the side and take it. 20-meter tap, but right here, there's 8 minutes left. We actually have no chance of winning, but can we just score? We need a score just to, our confidence is shot at this point. Going into the finals, this is not good preparation, as Adokar now burns them on the outside, tries to link up, but what on earth? Oh my god, it's called offside. Oh no, actually no, I think that was a bit after. It wasn't the pass, but holy shit, dude, just write this game off. We're going into the finals with absolutely terrible form, but next week it's a different week. We'll have Cameron Smith back, Jerome Hughes maybe, but yeah, what can I say about this game? Like we controlled possession in that first half, and I mean forward part was even getting a bit of a bad call there, just absolutely abysmal. 16-0 to the Eels. At the end of the day, it's probably fitting that they do win by this much, because the back end of this game we've been absolutely atrocious. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. We got the finals coming up. Hopefully we can turn it around, and I'll see you then.